Good morning children, welcome to grade 4 mathematics online class. So children, we are dealing with the unit 4, that is division, isn't it? So in the previous class we heard discuss about some important terms we will use in the division problem, isn't it? What are terms we will use it, ma? Yes, dividend, divisor, next quotient, and last one is the remainder, isn't it? These are the 4 terms we will use while we are doing the division problem, isn't it? And in the previous class we did some problems, isn't it, ma? And also I have gave some problems, no, ma? Isn't it, in the division? Have you completed that? Yes, I hope you completed the homework. Okay. So today we are going to continue the unit 4 division, that is Roman number 3. Here we are going to divide the number and we are going to check the answers. Okay, here we are going to divide the number and we are going to check the answer by using one formula. Okay, so let's start today's class. So here we are going to do Roman number 3. Divide and check your answer. Divide and check your answer. So here first we are going to divide the number and we are going to check the answer by using a formula. Okay, so first question we have 5092 divided by 4. So here we are going to divide a 4-digit number by a single-digit number. Okay, a 4-digit number by a single-digit number. So we know that first we have to write the solution and we have to draw it like this for the division problem, and we have to place the dividend. Okay, that means 5092 is the dividend. That dividend we want to write inside, and 4 is the divisor. That 4 we want to write outside. Okay, at the left side we have to write the divisor. Now we can start to divide the number. Okay, so here this is 1000, 100, then tens place and ones place. 1000 place, 100 place, tens place and ones place, isn't it? So first we have to start with the 1000 place value. You have to divide the 4 by using the 1000 place value. So in the 1000 place value what we have, ma? Yes, we have 5, isn't it? So before that we can write the fourth table, so it will be easy for us. Okay, so here I have written the fourth table. Okay, ma? So we can take the 1000 place value. Here we have 5, so we can start from the 5. Okay, so in the 5 how many 4s are there, ma? How many times we have the 4 in 5? Yes, sir, we have only one times. In 1 4 is 4. Next 2 4s are 8. 8 is greater than 5, so we have to write 1 4 is 4. Okay, ma? So we can write the 1 in the 1000 place of the quotient, isn't it? We have to write 1 in the 1000 place of the quotient. So that means 1 into 4, that is 1 into 4. Okay, 1 into 4 is 4. Okay, we can write the 4 at the down of 5. Next we can subtract the value. So here we have to subtract 5 minus 4. So 5 minus 4 is what, ma? Yes, 1, isn't it? Next value is what? Next we have 1000 places over. Next we have 100 place value. So we have to bring down the 100 place value. Okay, we have to bring down the 100 place value. So in the 100 place value, 100 place what value is there? Yes, we have 0, isn't it? So now the remainder 1 and the 100 place value, it will make it as 1 and 0 is 10. 1 and 0 is what, ma? 10. Now we have 10. Next we have to check it in the fourth table. Is it we have the 10, or we have to take the nearest lesser number than the 10. Okay, so here 1 4 is 4, 2 4s are 8, isn't it, ma? Then 3 4s are 12. If you are taking 12 means it will be greater than 10. So it's not possible to take 3 4s are 12, isn't it? So we have to take it 2 4s are 8. Understood, ma? Because 10 is less than 12. So we have to stop it up to 2 4s are 8. So we can write 2 4s are 8. No, so first 2 we can write it at the 100 place value of the quotient. So 2 into 4 we have. 2 4s are 8. 8 we can write it at the down of 10. Okay, now we have to subtract the values. Okay, next we can subtract 10 minus 8. Otherwise 0 minus 8. 0 minus 8. So what we have to do it ma? We have to borrow a number because 0 is less than 8 now. So we have to borrow from a number from the next value. So next value you have 1. So if you are taking a number from 1 means the 1 will change to 0 and this 0 will be changed to 10 now. Okay. Otherwise you have to take it as 10 itself. Okay. So 10 minus 8 is what ma? 10 minus 8 is 2. So we got the remainder as 2 now, isn't it? Next we have to bring the tens place value to the down. So tens place value we have 9, isn't it? We have 9. So we can write the 9 in the tens place. Okay. So now we have 2 and 9. It will make it as 29, isn't it ma? 29. So next we have to check it in the fourth table. Is it we have 29 or less than 29? We have to take it. Okay ma? So 1 4 is 4, 2 4s are 8, 3 4s are 12, 4 4s are 16, 5 4s are 20, 6 4s are 24, 7 4s are 28, then 8 4s are 32. So if you are taking 32 means it is greater than the 29. So we can't able to take it. So we have to take the before value. So before value is what ma? 7 4s are 28. So we can take it 7 4s are 28. Okay, 7 4s are 28. So this 7 we can write it at the tens place value of the quotient, and this 4 we have here. Okay, then the 28 we can write it at the down. So we can write the 28 at the down of 29. Next we have to subtract the 29 from 28. Okay, so now we can subtract it. So 9 minus 8, isn't it ma? In the ones place we have 9 and here down we have 8 in the ones place. So 9 minus 8 is what? Is 1. We got 1. And next 2 minus 2 is 0. If you want means you can write, otherwise you can leave also, no problem. Okay, at the beginning only no 0. Just we can leave it the 0. Next at the last what we have at the unit ones place. Okay, in the ones place what we have? Yes, we have 2. So we can bring the 2 to the down now. So if you take the 2 to the down means now we have 1 and 2 as 12. Okay, 1 and 2 as 12. So now we have to check it in the fourth table. Is it we have 12. So 1 4 is 4, 2 4s are 8, 3 4s are 12. We have, isn't it? But 3 4s are 12. So we can write 3 in the ones place of the quotient, isn't it? So 3. Again, this 3 we have written here, 3 into 4. That 4 we have in the divisor, and this 12 product we can write at the down. Okay, at the down of 12. Now we can write 12. Next we have to subtract the 12 minus 12. So 12 minus 12 is what? We will get 0 as the answer. Okay, we will get 0 as the remainder. Okay, that is a leftover number. Okay, so when you divide 5092 by 4 means you will get the quotient as 1273 and 0 is the remainder value. Understood ma this? Next we can take and write the quotient value, and next we can write the remainder value and the divisor value at the side. Okay, so here we can write it. Quotient is equal to, what's the quotient ma? We have the quotient as 1273. Then we can write the remainder. Okay, so remainder is what? What's our remainder? Yes, 0 is our remainder. So we can write 0. Next we have to write the divisor value. Okay, divisor value. What is the divisor here? Yes, 4 is the divisor. So we can write the 4 here. It is needed for our formula. Okay, that's why we are written the quotient value, remainder value and divisor values. Okay, so first step, that means what they ask to divide and check your answer. So divide is over, division is over. Next we have to check the answer. Okay, check the answer by using the formula. So we have the formula for checking process. So we can write it, check. So this is the formula. Okay, so for the checking process we have the formula quotient into, okay, quotient multiplied by the divisor plus remainder is the formula. Okay, what's the formula ma? Quotient multiplied by divisor plus remainder is the formula. So here we can substitute the quotient value, then we can substitute the divisor as well as remainder. Okay, so we can write that is equal to, so what's the quotient value, ma? Yes, we have the quotient as 1273. Okay, that's the quotient. Next, what symbol is there? Yes, multiplication symbol is there. So multiplication symbol, then divisor. Which is the divisor? Yes, 4 is the divisor. Okay, we can write the 4. Then we have the bracket, isn't it? At the beginning we have the bracket, and here also we have the bracket. The next, what symbol is there? As plus symbol is there. Then remainder. What's the remainder here? Yes, we got the remainder as 0. Okay. Now we have to multiply these two values first. Then we have to add with this number. Okay. First we are going to multiply the 1273 by 4. Okay. So we can do it. 3 4s are 12. So we can write 2 here and 1 will be the balance. Okay. Next 7 4s are, yes, 7 4s are is what? 28. Isn't it, ma? 1 7 is 7, 2 7s are 14, 3 7s are 21, 4 7s are 28. Isn't it? 28 plus 1. 28 plus 1 is 29. So we can write the 29 9 here. 2 will be the balance. Next, 2 4s are what? 2 4s are 8. 8 plus 2. 8 plus 2 is 10. So we can write the 0 and 1 will be the balance. Okay. Next we have to multiply 1 into 4. 1 into 4 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. So 4 plus 1 is 5. So what's our answer? We got it 5092. We got it. Okay. That one we have to place it in the bracket plus 0. Have you understood, ma? First we have to write the formula. Okay. What's the formula? Quotient into divisor plus remainder is a formula. So next we have to substitute the values of the quotient, divisor and remainder in this formula. So our quotient is 1273. Okay, our quotient is 1273 is our quotient. Then multiplication symbol we have to write it. Then divisor is 4. We have the divisor as 4. Then we have to close the bracket and put plus symbol. What's the remainder? Yes, 0 is the remainder. So we can write the 0 here. Next we have to multiply these two values. Okay, inside the bracket we have to do it first. So what is inside the bracket? In the bracket we have 1273 multiplied by 4. So we have to do the multiplication. Now we got the answer as 5092. Okay, so that value you want to write it. Okay, this is the value we got when you multiply these two values. Okay, so 5092 in the bracket we have to write plus what's the remainder? 0 is the remainder. So we can write the 0. So next we have to add these two values. Okay, we have to add the values. So we know that if you add a number by 0 means we will get the same number. So we can, if you add 5092 plus 0 means we will get the answer as 5092. What is this 5092, ma? Look at the question. Yes, 5092 is our, yes, dividend, isn't it? That's a dividend, isn't it, ma? 5092 is our dividend. So from here we can write we got the dividend. So if you got the dividend means we can say our answer is correct. Okay, so we have divided the number and we checked the answer and we got the correct answer. Understood? This is a formula. Okay. So first we have to do the division problem as a usual manner. Then we have to write the quotient value, remainder value and divisor. They can write at the side. Okay. Next we can check. Second process is to check. So you have to write check. Then in the bracket we want to write the formula quotient into divisor. Okay, quotient into divisor, it must be written the inside the bracket, then plus remainder. So now we can substitute the values for in the formula. So if you substitute and do the process means you will get the answer as 5092. That means that that value is the dividend. So if you get the dividend answer properly means our division problem is correct. Okay, so next we can do the next problem. Second problem, we are going to divide a 4-digit value by a single digit value. Okay, single digit number. So we can write the solution. So here 8125 is our dividend and 6 is the divisor. Okay, 8125 is our dividend and 6 is the divisor. So first we can draw it like this and place the dividend inside this box and we have to write the divisor at the left side. Okay, next thing is what? Next thing we have to write the sixth table. Okay, we are going to do the sixth table? No, so we can write the sixth table at the right side. So here I have written the sixth table, okay, sixth multiplication table. So by using this we can do the division. So listen, we are going to divide this value by 6, isn't it? So we have to take the 1000 place value, isn't it, ma? This ones, tens, 100, 1000 we have, 8000 we have. So we have to take the 8 first, okay. So in the 8, how many 6 are there, ma? Look at here the table. 166, 2 6 are 12. 12 means it will greater than the 8. So we have to take it 166, okay. So we have to write 1 into 6 is equal to 6. So that one we want to write in the 1000 place value of the quotient first, okay. The 1000 place value of the quotient we can write 1. So that 1 into 6, okay, 1 6 is 6. So we can write the 1 here and 6 we have, I'll return here, and this product 6 we can write at the down of the 8. So if you write like this, mean next we have to subtract the values, okay, we can subtract. So 8 minus 6, isn't it? 8 minus 6 is what? 2. So we got 2, okay, as a reminder. Next we have to bring the 100 place value to the down. Next we have to bring the 100 place value to the down. So if you bring it down means 2 and 1, it will make it as 21. Okay, now we have 21. So next we can see the sixth table, and in the 21 how many 6 are there? Yes, 1 6 is 6, 2 6 are 12, 3 6 are 18, 4 6 are 24. If you are taking 4 6 are 24 means it will be greater than 21. So we have to take it only 3 into 6. 3 6 are 18. Okay, 3 6 are 18. We have to take it. So first 3 we want to write at the quotient, at the 1000 place value of the quotient we want to write the 3. Next 6 is we already written in the divisor, that is a divisor. Then what's the product? 4 6 are, sorry, 3 6 are what, ma? 3 6 are 18. So that 18 we can write at the down of 21. Next we have to do the subtraction. Again, no, we can do the subtraction now. So 1 minus 8. 1 minus 8 is, we can't able to do it, isn't it, ma? Because 1 is less than 8. So what we have to do, we have to borrow it from the next value. So if you borrow a number from 2 means the 2 will be changed to 1, and this 1 will change to 11 now, isn't it? Now we have 11. So 11 minus 8. Okay, 11 minus 8 is what? Yes, 11 minus 8 is 3. We can write the 3. Okay, we got 3. And next 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. If you want means you can write, otherwise we can leave it. So we got the remainder as 3 now. Next we have to bring the tens place value to the down. So what's the place value? What's the place? What's the value we have in the tens place value, ma? Tens place? Yes, we have 2 in the tens place, isn't it? So we have to bring the 2 to the down. Bring the 2 to the down. Now 3 and 2 we have. So my reminder 3 and the tens place value we have 2. So 3 and 2 is 32. We have 32 now. Then look at the fourth table. 1 6 is 6, 2 6 are 12, 3 6 are 18, 4 6 are 24, 5 6 are 30, 6 6 are 36, 7 6 are 42. So before that 6 6 are 36 is there. So it means 6 6 are 36. If you are taking 36 means it will be greater than 32. So what we have to do it, ma? We have to take the before value. That means 5 into 6. 5 6 are 30 we want to write. Okay, 5 6 are 30. 5 into 6. So that 5 we want to write that the tens place value of the quotient, and the 6 already we have as the divisor, and this 30 we have to write at the down of 32. Okay, next we can subtract the values now. So if you subtract means 2 minus 0. Okay, in the ones place we have 2 minus 0. 2 minus 0 is 2, isn't it? We will get the 2 as the answer. Next 3 minus 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. If you want means we can write, otherwise just we can leave it. Next in the ones place we have 5, isn't it? So we can bring the 5 to the down. Now we have 25, isn't it? Now we have 25. 2 and 5 it will make it as 25. Next we have to check the sixth table. Is it we have the 24 as the product, or it must be less than the 25. So 1 6 is 6, 2 6 are 12, 3 6 are 18, 4 6 are 24, isn't it? 4 6 are 24. So but we have only 25. So next if you go to the 5 6 are means 30. It will be greater than 25. So we have to take it only 4 6 are 24. So that 4 6 are. So 4 we can write at the ones place of the quotient, and 6 we have. So 4 6 are what? 4 6 are 24 is the product. So that product value we want to write at the down of 25. Now we have to subtract 25 minus 24. So first we can do the ones place value. 5 minus 4 is what? 5 minus 4 is 1. Isn't it? 5 minus 4 is 1. Next 2 minus 2 is 0 only. Just you leave it, otherwise you can write. So now if you divide 8125 by 6, you will get the quotient as 1354. Okay, 1354, and you will get the remainder as 1. So we can write it the values at the right side. That means quotient. Okay, first we have the quotient is equal to, then we have to write the remainder, then we want the divisor, because we are going to use the formula now. So in the formula we need this quotient value, remainder, and the divisor. What's the quotient value, ma? Yes, 1354 is the quotient value. Then what's the remainder? Yes, 1 is the remainder. Okay, at the down we have the remainder. Then divisor is 6. We can write the 6 here. And next we have to do the checking process again. Now the division process is over. Next we can do the second step, that is division process. So if you want to do the checking means we have to write the formula first. So we can write the formula. So now I have written the formula, that is quotient into divisor. We want to write in the inside the bracket, then plus remainder. Okay, now we can substitute the values of the quotient, divisor, and remainder. So what's the quotient, ma? Yes, quotient value is 1354 is our quotient value. Then divisor, what's the divisor value? 6 is the divisor. Next we have to put the bracket. Okay, inside the bracket only we want to write the quotient into divisor. Then remaining what we have? Yes, plus is there. Remainder, what's the remainder value? Yes, 1 is the remainder. So we can write the 1 here. Next we can write equal to, now we have to multiply 1354 by 6. Okay, this is a rough work. Okay, now we have to multiply this all numbers by 6. From the ones, tens, 100,000 place we want to multiply the 6. So 6 4s are, isn't it? 6 4s are what, ma? 6 4s are 24. Okay, 24. So we can write the 4 here, and 2 is the balance. Okay, next 5 6 are what? 30, isn't it? 5 6 are 30. 30 plus 2 is 32. So 32 means we can write the 2, and 3 is the balance, isn't it? Next 3 6 are what, ma? 3 6 are 18, isn't it? 1 6 is 6, 2 6 are 12, 3 6 are 18. 18 plus 3. 18 plus 3 is what? Yes, 21. So we can write the 1, and 2 is the balance now, isn't it? Now 1 into 6 is 6 plus 2 is 1. 6 plus 2 is 8. Now we got 8,000. We got the answer as, if you multiply these two values means the value is 8,124. Okay, 124. We want to write inside the bracket, plus remaining what we have, plus 1. Next we have to add 1 to this number. Okay, we have to add. So here already we have this value, so plus 1. We are going to add 1 with this number. So 4 plus 1 is 5. Next 2 plus 1 is, 4 plus 1 is 5. Then here 2 is alone 2. Then 1 we have. Then here 8 we have, isn't it, ma? So what's the value now? So we got the value as 8,125 is our value we got by checking process. That means what? That is the, yes, dividend. Okay, 8,125 is the dividend. We got the answer now. So we can write that is equal to dividend. That is equal to dividend. Understood? So now we have completed the second problem. As we have, first we have to do the division and write the quotient value, remainder value, and divisor value at the right side. Next, second step, we have to write the formula. So what's the formula? Quotient into divisor plus remainder. So next we have to substitute the values in the formula. and do it the process and you will get the answer. That is the dividend. Okay, that's the dividend. Next we are going to see the homework. Okay, so homework you have to do it. Okay ma. So homework, first you have to do the division by using the divisor and dividend. Then next you have to use the formula and check your answer. Okay, next we can see the next Roman number. So Roman number 4 is division by 10, 100 and 1000. Division by 10, 100 and 1000. So first question we have, here we have to divide 829. Okay, 829 divided by 10. So when we have to divide a number by 10, we have to identify the digit in the ones place. Okay, first if you are going to divide a number by 10, here we are going to divide a number by 10. So what we have to do means, you have to identify the digit in the ones place as the remainder. So we have to write the ones place as the remainder value and we have to write the remaining digits as the quotient. Okay, so we have to write the ones place as the remainder value and remaining digits we have to write it as a quotient. Okay, so because here we have only one 0 in the 10. In the 10 how many zeros are there? So 1 0. That 1 0 we have to take it for the ones place. So remainder is, we want to write the value in the ones place and remaining values we want to write it as the quotient. So just you listen, you can understand very easily. So we can write the solution and we can write here comma quotient. Okay, so already I told you, you want to write the ones place value because here 1 0 is there, so we have to write the ones place value as the remainder and remaining digits we want to write it as the quotient. So if you are taking 9 as the remainder means remaining what are the values are having ma? Yes, 8 and 2. So quotient is 82 is the quotient and remainder. Okay, so remainder is 9. So 9 is the remainder and remaining values are the quotient. Likewise, second problem, you have to divide 4270 by 100. Okay, 4217 by 100. So look at mine, the 100 how many zeros are there? Yes, 2 zeros, isn't it? This is ones and tens. So in this value also ones and tens place digits we want to take it as the remainder value. Okay, because in the 100 we have 2 zeros. For this 2 zeros we want to take the tens and ones place. Okay, tens and ones place as the remainder and remaining values we can write it as the quotient. So if you do it means you can write the solution here. So in this question, that means here first we can write the quotient. So quotient is equal, if here we have 2 zeros, so we have to take it ones and tens places. So in the ones and tens we have 1 and 7, isn't it? So this is the remainder and remaining things are the quotients. So what's the remaining things we have? Yes, 42. So 42 is the quotient here and the remainder value of this quotient is 17. I understand. According to the number of zeros in the divisor, we want to write the remainder value and the remaining numbers we can write as the quotient value. Okay, then look at next one. So third problem, here we are going to divide 12,392 divided by 1000. So we know that in 1000 how many zeros are there ma? 3 zeros. So ones, tens and 100 place values we want to write as the remainder value and remaining values we want to take it as quotient. I understood. According to the zeros in this divisor we have to count it. So here 3 zeros are there, so ones, tens, 100 places we want to take it as the remainder and remaining values in the dividend we want to write as the quotient. So we can write the answer for this question. We can write solution. So here in this question, quotient is equal to, yes, remainder is equal to. So quotient, remainder is, here 3 zeros means 392 is the remainder value, and remaining how many digits are there? As 2 digits. What are the 2 digits? 1 and 2. Okay, 12. So quotient is 12. Okay, quotient is 12 and the remainder is 392 is the remainder. Okay, 12 is the quotient and 392 is the remainder. Have you understood this? Next, based on this problems, you have to do 3 homework. Okay, so here you have the question. Okay, that means homework questions. So do this 3 homework and also the last Roman number homework also. Okay, totally you have 5 homework. Okay ma, so do the homework and we can meet in the next class with the remaining portions. Thank you so much.